Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to Scars of Disorder, episode 32. How are you guys doing?
We're doing.
I'm good. I think more importantly, though, Danny, how are you? How does
Doing
it
good.
feel to be 86?
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 86 in the wise words of our Lord and Savior, Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right.
not a bad bitch.
Mother.
And this isn't savage.
But also you're well past 22, aren't you?
I'm 27.
I was about to say, yeah.
No, I said in the wise words of our Lord and Savior, Taylor Swift, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 86.
86. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
You can kill one of our characters tonight. Happy birthday.
And that one character is Way.
No, I didn't say that. I said one of them. I didn't say
That-
you know what?
that
I'm
includes
killing,
Way,
I'm killing,
and it can
nope,
be
I'm
Way.
killing every single character whose name ends with A.
Okay.
The sound A.
Okay. All right.
So
that's
Wei,
fair.
Mei, Ray, and Nuke.
Okay, that's fair.
We stay winning.
Happy birthday.
No. No, I'm not killing a character, but Rozak is becoming reborn as a GMPC.
Sorry. Got me. Just got me immediately. Anyway. We'll just
Oh.
What are we doing?
What are you doing? This is our first episode recording, I guess. I mean, no, it is our first episode. Also releasing in Scars of Disorder during spooky season, spooky month. Uh-oh.
Spooky.
Wait, when do we release these episodes?
I don't know. Tuesdays
Uh,
normally.
It's October now. We record on Tuesdays.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just so it's like next Tuesday we release the
Yeah.
episode? Oh, okay. So yeah. Well, I guess the first
Spooky.
episode was the Star Wars one, which was spooky.
Yeah. So it doesn't count. Was that a spooky episode?
No.
No.
Well, when the Sith got
No.
there, it was pretty spooky.
It's
This
deadly.
episode might not be spooky.
Because I did max
Ah.
damage, and then Justin said, it hurt him. I was like, okay, all right, we're getting out of here.
What's your guys' favorite spooky cartoon?
Spooky cartoon.
Spooky cartoon.
Or like a spooky cartoon character or scene that you remember?
Spooky cartoon in general, I would have to say, if we're focusing on spookiness, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah,
Are there
that is a
some
good one.
truly terrifying things in that show? Absolutely. I can't really do anything about that. But overall, the quality of the show is really good. It's really funny,
Mhm.
even now. If I was being a little less focused on spook and more just on overall quality, I'd probably go with Over the Garden Wall, obviously. But
I feel like Over the Garden Wall is a fine choice for this.
it's not very spooky. Like if
yeah,
we're
but
focusing on the spooky aspect of the cartoon, I
sure,
think
but it's
Courage.
got the vibe and the tension of
Sure.
spooky. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It qualifies, and you can. I'm saying if I was focusing more on the spook aspect, you gotta go Courage, because Courage literally scares me occasionally.
Mhm.
Still,
There are some episodes that are pretty terrifying.
haunted my nightmares forever. The Scarecrow, which is
Yep.
like the 1st
Mhm.
episode, I think.
I think so. Because yeah.
I also
And it's not even a scarecrow. To be clear, it's some sort of insane, like dysmorphified human on
yeah.
a stick
also
in
What-
3D render. Anyways,
what a lovely lesson that show is.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, or
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
like
Yeah.
you can
Elderly
be
shouldn't
scared
own dogs.
and know that even when you're scared, you can be brave. For
Well,
the people
I
that
think
you love.
the I feel like the truth is more on the nose. It's like courage is taking action in the face of your fear, and
That's-
courage is
I know,
always
that's-
taking
yeah,
action
yeah.
in the face of his fear.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah,
To not feel fear is not to be courageous. It's to
No,
be
no,
foolish.
I understand. That's what I said.
Okay.
You can be brave despite your fear.
Oh, we're on the same page.
Absolutely. I love that show. And I love too that the husband is kind of a dickwad to Courage. Courage
Yeah.
still saves him.
Yep. It's also a lesson on the unconditional love of domesticated pets to their humans.
Well,
No, that's often
it's-
taken advantage
I
of.
think it's more that he is unconditionally loving of Muriel, and Muriel would be very upset if Eustace died.
Yeah, true,
It's
very
true, it's
true,
true.
very true.
So he's just like, fine, I'll save the idiot.
My favorite spooky cartoon. I don't know. A part of me wants to say the CGI in Black Widow, but I don't know if that counts.
I googled it, and Google told me that Spookies the movie. I've never watched it though, so
Mine would be it's not called Sleepy Hollow, but it's like the Adventures of Ichabod.
Yeah.
And Mr. Toad or something.
yes, I remember that.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It always
Yeah.
means Halloween time for me.
Oh my god. I don't know why I wouldn't say this. Coraline.
Oh yeah.
Does that count as a spooky cartoon? I think it
Yeah,
counts as a spooky cartoon.
That counts. That counts for sure. Can I say Scooby Doo?
Sure.
I love Scooby Doo.
Which
Yeah,
one was your
it's-
favorite? Like, which
But I'm specifically thinking of, like, for some reason, the minute you said it, the one that came to mind is the Hex Girls crossover episode. I don't know why, but
Oh, that was a great episode. That was
Oh,
such
yeah.
a good episode.
it might be a movie actually. But regardless,
I think it is a movie, but it was so that like though that unlocked a memory for me.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character, Justin?
I mean,
From
it's
Scooby-Doo?
hard. It's hard not to love Shaggy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think when I was young, I thought I was Velma, but as I got older, I'm like, I think I'm Shaggy,
Mm.
and I'm okay with that.
Nothing wrong with being a little shaggy.
No, Nick, you're muted.
Nick, you're muted. I'm sorry.
I've just been talking to myself. It's fine.
No!
Almost forever.
I've just been ignoring you, like.
It's fine. I expect it. Velma forever. That's all I was gonna say.
Velma forever.
Yes.
Yeah, Velma's.
What's the name of
Velma's-
that little guy?
Almost great.
The crazy little guy.
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy
You
Doo.
don't say that.
Scrappy-Doo.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say that you like him. Don't do it.
I'm not saying I like him. It just came to mind. It's Scrappy Doo. And
Okay.
then his
Almost
name.
universally agreed upon by everybody that likes Scooby Doo that Scrappy Doo is one of the worst parts of the Scooby Doo universe.
And it's one of the best parts of the live action movie that they decide to just
So funny.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Sam,
I-
favorite spooky cartoon.
You know, I don't watch like television and stuff like that, so you're
Spooky
putting me in a bind.
spooky real life event.
Anytime I open up my news app,
Oh yeah. Oh God.
I do read a lot of graphic novels and comic books ever since the pandemic. My coworker got together a bunch of people who like graphic novels and comic books. So shout out Graphic Novel Book Club. You know who you are. And for a while we were on a real like horror tip, and I'm not about like horror at all. It's not my jam. I don't like it. It makes me afraid and fearful and scared. However, some of the ones that we've read, which are like really good, people really like. There's one called The Nice House on the Lake by Image. It's by James Tynan the Fourth. So that is
What a
lot
name.
of fun. Yeah. What was the other one that was excellent? Oh, Through the Woods by Emily Carroll is like an anthology, black and white, like great pen and ink, and it just is like 5 like creepy stories like back to back.
That's fun.
And then I think the other one, which I never read, I actually recommended it because I was really fascinated by it, but I did not actually want to read it. It's called Beautiful Darkness by Fabian Vellman and Marie. Nope, not going to pronounce that last name. And
Marie.
it is and Marie, so the famous one named artist Marie, and it is evidently super gory, like really, really gory. And then also we read Grant Morrison's Nameless, which has got like a lot of occult like references. I didn't like that one either. I just didn't like it. Was really dense.
I have to go to you for graphic novel and comic book suggestions. I have been reading old Hellblazer issues.
Ooh.
Since we're talking about spooky Halloween stuff.
Wait, did you say Hellblazer or Hellboy? Sorry,
Hellblazer. Hellblazer.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It's John Constantine.
Oh, okay.
Who's just God. The more I read, the more I'm like, this guy's the fucking dopest. He's so cool.
I like the Constantine movie. Okay, I'll say.
I love
it.
it. I love it. I love the Constantine movie.
You know who killed it. I don't care what everyone
Watch
says.
the TV show.
There's a TV show.
There's a TV show.
What network? I think I remember this.
It was
There's a
on
CW show.
No.
It feels like
It was
right.
CBS, maybe NBC, one of those two. It only went through a season because no one watched it, but it's really fucking good. And it's really spooky. And the guy who plays Constantine is so good. The thing they don't get right about Constantine in the movie is that he's like a punk con man.
Yeah.
That just knows a little bit of magic and kind of just bluffs his way through everything.
Yeah.
And they don't really capture that as well in the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
There
just
is,
kind of,
yeah.
he's way
badass.
cooler in the movie. He's just a badass. But in the comics and the TV show, he's just a con man.
Yeah, he's kind of a
And he's an asshole. He's an asshole con man who knows a tiny little bit of magic and just bluffs his way through everything. I love it. It's
and also kind of just knows everyone in the cosmos.
he
somehow.
knows everyone, and he knows he knows a little bit about everything to do with magic, but not a lot about anything. I don't know. It's great. So Hellblazer.
Talking about Constantine, two thoughts came to mind. First, a short one. Also, I talked about it before. For some reason, Trace reminds me so much of Constantine. Filipino Netflix show. Her character just
Finish
seems
that. I
like
was really enjoying it.
Filipino.
It does. It gives
It
a
does,
little
right?
bit of that. The like
The
urban
movie, Constantine from the
detective-
movie.
The urban detectiveness.
Yeah,
of it, for sure.
and like
Yeah.
knows, like has connects, like she knows, like, oh, I know this goblin in the sewers that like can give me some info. Also, speaking of the movie, the Constantine movie, I think a great idea for a costume party is to have a Tilda Swinton themed costume party where everyone just dresses as a Tilda Swinton character.
That's kind of fun. That is
And
fun.
I think that'd be perfect
That's very fun.
because there's
Maybe
so many.
we could reclaim the ancient one character.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I could dress up as that.
there you go.
Any of
There
us,
you
any of us could. Any of us on this call could.
Could do what?
About a new system.
Sorry,
I said-
zoned out for a second.
Do the things.
Reclaim
other
the
things
ancient
first.
one.
If we did like a Tilda Swinton costume party.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. None of us are like a really old
Tibetan.
Tibetan man.
I'm closest, I think.
Ah.
It's still far off, but it's still far off. I'm not saying I am, but
Okay, good. I'm glad that's not where we are.
on the scale of Tibetan old man, I think I'm
Hey, you know it's coming for all of us. There's that cliff that we're
It's
going to
true.
hit
it's true, yeah.
where we go from like middle-aged,
Yeah.
Asian person to oh, look at that ancient being walking down the
At
street.
least we don't have a slow progression to it. It just happens when we're like 60.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
basically, yeah, that's what we have to look forward to.
Speaking
what's
of
the saying?
old,
And what's the saying? Asian
don't
don't
raisin.
raisin. There it is.
Yeah.
don't raisin.
Like,
Yeah.
Until
Until you do.
Until the
And
raisin
then
is old and
it's
moldy,
extreme.
and it's been an old moldy raisin for decades.
It's less like we're.
And then you're just doing
raisining
Tai
and-
Chi in the park.
It's more like putting an egg in a microwave. Just suddenly.
First of all, why are you putting an egg in a microwave?
Hold on. Danny, as your birthday gift, I'm going to agree with you.
Thank you so much.
And that's
So
it.
much. You just
I wanna
explode.
hear
There's
about it
yolk
again.
everywhere. Oh, also, I found out the Asian grocery store that just opened up near my house sells balut.
Oh,
And I wanna
wow.
make all my friends eat
Oh,
balut.
I'll come up. I'll come up and
Yeah.
eat blue. That sounds fun.
Hell yeah.
I almost immediately went to like packaged balut is like some sort of like pre-processed balut.
No,
I don't think
eggs.
that's a thing, but I mean like how is do you have to go to like behind the counter, or like is it just out there like shelf stable
just
balut?
there. Well, no, it's in there. It's near their farm fresh eggs, and it's like in these like containers that makes me think that like it's not like packaged things of eggs. They're like kind of like there and like open, and I'm like, they didn't. This balut didn't come from like some big factory, you know? Like this balut came from somewhere. He doesn't play Avatar Legends.
Yes, I would love to play Avatar Legends.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Speaking of balut and spooky things and old Asian men, let's play some Avatar Legends. Previously on Scars of Disorder, our heroes were able to successfully liberate the mountain bandits from the Empty Moon pirates. Now, with the coast seemingly just around the corner, our young menders must decide how to proceed next, with Nuke having left the party along with Jiosan and Homai and some more Empty Moon pirates in captivity in the bandit camp. I think when we had left off, you guys were about to like go back to the camp to sort of see what's going on with these bandits and Homai and the Empty Moon pirates. So do you guys do anything else, or you guys just go straight to the bandit camp?
Is Homai just like out? Because we still haven't decided what we're gonna do with him.
Yeah, I think I forget if I voiced this last time, but I think I think they've gathered Homai and let's just say the rest of the Empty Moon pirates, and they're sort of like their hands are sort of tied behind their backs along with Homai, and they sort of gathered them together, and there's like a circle forming around them as these bandits, most of them, as I said, like on the younger side, I like teens, the kids are just gathering around Homai and these Empty Moon pirates, sort of yelling at them, while Jindu stands there kind of contemplating what to actually do with them.
Dini, did we want to say what advancements people took?
I think everyone took a sender shift or a stat increase, and I think we voiced that when people just do that, it's not really too important,
Just
right?
wanted to make sure.
Yeah. But since we mentioned it, Tato and May shifted their sender, and Ling did some stat things. Now Ling has no negative stats, which is crazy. Our girl is growing.
Welcome to the No
Ling,
Negative
we
Stats Club.
recognize you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice.
I think before we do anything, we want to get some information out of Homai. And then I don't know like what the vibe is on our party, but we obviously want to keep him in captivity of some sort. So
I think we should have
that's
that
what my thoughts
discussion.
are.
Well, all right, everyone. Maybe we should get those kids away from that prisoner.
Sure.
I mean, or we could just let him mess around with him a little bit. He's not going to do anything.
Yeah, we can just keep letting them do whatever they want. I don't really. As long as they don't untie him.
All right. Jindo,
Yes.
you good?
Yeah, I'm just I think at this point now, like some of the kids have started like throwing things at the pirates, and like some of the few, like I think I said like 8 or so adults in the camp are sort of forming like almost like a security guard-esque circle around them, sort of like stopping the kids from just breaking through, and it seems like the kids are just getting more and more agitated. He goes, and Jindo speaks out. He goes, I'm just thinking about what to do with these folks. How are you guys doing?
Well, you're the leader here. What do you want to do?
I mean, I think at this point, Jindo will break off from. He'll talk to one of the other adults, and it's like a nod of agreement, and he sort of walks a little closer to you guys to talk in a little less of like a yelling tone, and he goes, I mean, right away, it seems like maybe just keeping them in captivity here seems like the best option, but I have a genuine fear of their safety and also of the safety of my people as well, keeping them here. I'm not so entirely sure what to do. Obviously,
What
nothing
if-
right letting them loose? Yes.
What if we take a playbook out of from Haru and bury them up to their necks in sand? That way they'll just kind of be there, and you don't have to worry about them, and you can still feed them.
Right. Probably shouldn't. That's probably not. Also, I don't think they have any earthbenders, so that'd just be like a passive.
Yeah, but we do.
We do?
Yeah, the Earth Sages.
Oh.
The camera just
No.
pans to the Earth Sages in the distance, like,
Wait, didn't they leave?
No,
No,
they're
they-
back
they're
at-
just,
they were
I think
back
they're
at
just
camp,
waiting
like-
where he, well, not camp by the bush. That
Oh, just
they were just waiting by.
I'm mixed up. Who
Just
left?
Nuke and Geo-san left.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Well, but like, are they gonna just keep them in a hole? Or
I don't know.
Aren't you nomads? Do you live in the mountains all the time?
Yeah.
Like, what is?
No, we move around. If we put them in
But
a hole,
I-
they would stay in that hole, and then we'd leave at some point.
I guess I just miss Haru. Am I the only one? Just
No, not at
Put
all.
somebody in a
Okay.
hole up to their neck for Haru.
Okay, all right, fine. Put someone in a hole.
I'm- Teto, that doesn't seem wise. Doesn't seem tactical.
It's not.
And frankly, it puts these children at risk.
I mean,
but they'll
like
be in a hole.
maybe like of risk of getting their ankles bitten, but if you're a kid, I think that ankle biting is familiar to you. Whatever. I don't hear you all coming up with other ideas.
That's because we
I'm gonna-
asked for his ideas, what he wanted
gonna-
to do.
He's been silent, so it seems like it's up to us.
Okay,
If
Um,
I'm
And Teto at this point is trying to lift Homai's meteor hammer. He's super
Okay,
interested
I'm
in
just
it.
gonna let him. Let him entertain himself. What were you going to say? Sudan,
I'm
Jinta.
Jinto,
so close, so close. Jindo. It might have been Jindu.
Jindo.
That was last Tuesday when we played,
Jindu.
and I don't remember what I said then. Let's stick with Jindo though.
Okay, Jindo. This is his brother,
I'm-
Jindo.
Yeah, Jindu died.
No,
in
I
the
remember
battle.
you said Jinto because we made a we made a joke. We made a pun. Someone made a pun.
Then wasn't it Jindu? What would Jindu?
Maybe it is Jindu.
It's
We
ever
don't know.
changing.
Moving on.
He has a
What are we deciding on?
Um,
Can we
Jindu. I'm switching to Jindu now.
Okay.
Jindu says, I mean, the more
Twin
I
brothers.
look at and just think about how my people were treated, the more I'm tempted to just. He looks at the bandits and he looks at even some of the adults, and you see like the group of like 7 or so adults that are just like stopping the kids. They're seeming to like put a little less effort in that. And Jindu says, the more I'm tempted to just let justice prevail. I mean, what they did to our people. It's hard to not think about it as the right thing, the more I think about it.
And you think that's justice?
What do you think is justice? Taking them to what, law enforcement in some city? Law enforcement that's probably corrupt. If it's not corrupt, what, they process them, put them in prison for how long? Maybe forever. Even this seems like the most reachable justice has been to me in a long time.
It's because it's not justice, Jintu. It's attainable and reachable because it isn't justice. Justice is never easy. It always takes strength, courage to do something difficult. You're describing vengeance. It's not justice.
That seems very short-sighted of you to say. Why?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, these people were like actually physically harmed, killed even by these pirates. They have every right to want retribution for that. To need it. After this, do you think the pirates would forget it? Do you think they'll just let it go? That they'll never hunt down these bandits?
They were a tool, Ling. They didn't
They
want
could have
the
been.
pirates. They wanted us.
Yeah, but also, a pirate takes enough damage to his reputation from being, beaten up by a bunch of teenagers and a bunch of, orphans. They're going to want to reclaim some of that. Make an example. It's not that I'm condoning or even encouraging this course of action. They are people, an entire crew. We don't know what their whole story is. We don't know why they're here. I mean, we know why they're here, but like why each individual is here. Why don't we just let the one most responsible bear the brunt of these people's damages and, I don't know, leave the rest of them tied up in the woods or something? Your people are free to move on, and if they survive, the exposure and getting away, then report back that their leader was killed, then
Don't you think that'll make them want to come after these people more, though?
No one here will lose face. The only person standing to lose face is him, and she nods her head towards.
If they get free and they go back and they find out who killed Homai, they'll slaughter all these people, and that'd be on you.
No, that is no. So none of the grunts.
You just talked about what would happen if it got out. Who beat these pirates?
If we kill all of them, there's a certain level of their commander being responsible, right? If this commander, the one here, was beneath Captain, whatever her name is, don't remember. If this one dies and his forces are sent back in, disgrace, it can be our fault. It can be, they were defeated by us trying to find us, trying to capture us. And yeah, there was bandits there. No one there saves face by saying anything other than the truth. You know what I'm saying?
They've already seen that the bandits have allied with us, Ling. They're just as much tied up in this now as we are.
Right, but there's
We've put them
there's a level of involvement, right? If we just leave, actually, they should probably just leave.
That's
Now.
our plan.
Right.
I think they should come with us. Not the bandits. I think we should take the pirates with us.
You want to take all of the pirates? There's 6 of us, and 3 of us are old. Wait, no, there's 7 of us. I know how to count. And 3 of them are old men. These are a random group of very skilled weapon specialists and benders of all kinds. How are we going to restrain them properly?
One second. I'm murdering a bot.
Nice. Kill that bot before we kill those pirates.
It did.
Just kidding.
Ling, I'm kind of worried about where you're headed down this. They're either going to be here and potentially hurt these kids.
The
Or
kids
be
are
with us.
leaving. What are you talking about?
They're going to come after the kids. Like,
No, they aren't. What are you talking about? I told you exactly how this is going to go. This is how the pirates will operate. If we kill everyone, they will have to send people to investigate. If we send them back without their captain or without their leader, and with him in disgrace, it is more of an insult by us to them that they will then need to retaliate for to us, right? It's to us. We are the ones who are being focused on.
Ling, I'm going to trust your opinion. I hope to God you're right, though.
I think during
And
this,
if you're wrong, you can always come talk to me about it.
All right.
during this conversation, Teto has wandered up to Homai.
Okay.
He's restrained, right?
Yeah, he's kneeling and his hands are tied behind his back and he's just sort of looking down. And like his hair is sort of like a little bit like just like the strands are just falling down almost in front of his face as he's just looking down.
Teto is dragging the heavy meteor hammer.
Yeah.
He goes up to Homai and he's like, excuse me, where did you get this?
Why do you care? What does it mean to you? Oh my God.
I mean, I've just never
Yeah,
seen
then, yeah.
anything. I've just never seen any like a weapon like this. I've traveled a lot over the lands. This is new to me.
I think I got it in the Fire Nation. Here from some captain, maybe.
I mean, you don't remember? This is pretty unique.
I've lived a long life at sea, Teto.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I can't recall every single robbery I've made. My apologies.
no problem. It's just, it seems like your signature weapon. That's how I've sort of categorized you in my mind as the guy who swings
Before
around.
Before that, it was two massive lance things that I just wore like gauntlets on either arm, but I lost those in the ocean.
Oh, sorry about that. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's better not if you don't have a lot of these weapons. You've been doing this for a long time. How'd you get involved? Like, were you recruited? Did you? I just curious.
We're having this conversation now.
Looks like Wei and Ling are in the middle of a deep philosophical debate about what to do with your life.
Yeah, I think at some point, like the older bandits are trying to get the kids to like not break through, look back and like see Tato, and they're what? How'd you? All right, whatever. And they're just trying to keep the peace, I guess. Homai goes, Barak found me. I was just a young lad. in the Southern Water Tribes. I saw her power, and I knew that I wanted to be like her.
Tall. You wanted to be tall.
Yeah, and I got really tall all of a sudden. It was crazy.
Yeah, you two are super tall, like super, like power couple-y. Are you like a couple?
We're not a couple.
Oh, power. She's single.
Yes, Balrog is single. Do you have?
No, just wondering.
And
Just wondering.
I can maybe put a good word in for you.
Hey, she just we almost had a dance one time. That was, that's
Almost.
She wasn't super interested.
I don't know if
in
I've
that.
ever seen Balrog dance.
I mean, like
The entirety of our time
again,
together.
as an air nomad, we know many different types of dances. So I'm always willing to teach anybody who wants to learn. But I think she was more interested in pirating.
Yeah, is this the entirety of what you wanted to talk about here? Well,
I mean, really, what I wanted to do is, sort of narratively get into my moves, stories of the world.
Also, all three of us are just standing behind Tato at this point, just letting him do
yeah, I
his
think so.
thing.
They're just like, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Sam, you're insane. Roll with creativity, man.
Oh, hold on. I need dice.
Oh, I forgot we're playing a game where we need those.
You don't need it. Just imagine.
I don't
what
need
you
dice.
roll.
Yeah,
imagine.
with creativity. Why
So
not?
name a number between 1 and 18.
12.
1 is 18. Oh, okay. Oh no, that you're putting me on the spot. I was going to say 37. Not right at all.
Between 12 and 18.
I said 1 and 18. I said number between 1 and 18.
Oh man, that's crazy. Another 12.
That's crazy. Another 12. I don't think you're good.
I got blue. I'm sorry. I got a. Where's my move? Creativity is +2, so I get an 8 total. I got a 6 on the dice.
All right, so on a hit, they're engaged, interested, and willing to reciprocate. Ask them any one question about themselves or the story, and they'll answer it openly and honestly.
I want to know, like, what is the deal? Like, why, Paul Rock? Why do you want these Earth Sages? Like, why, Homai? Like,
Oh, so you're asking Homai.
What is the
Imagine
what
what
is the
Earth
impetus
Sages.
of this whole chase? I want to know what the Empty Moon Pirates' motivation is for
Yeah.
chasing us all down.
Homai chuckles a little bit, and he goes, "Miss, definitely not the first person who's come to me with that question about Balrog's motivations." It's funny, I mean, most of the pirates who even have enough of a head on the shoulders to wonder, ask, don't fully understand it. I mean, after all, what they're a dying organization, the Earth Sages, already. So I don't think she wants to truly wipe them out, right? She hasn't told me abruptly, if that's what you're wondering, what she wants to do, Teto. But I don't think she wants to kill them. I don't think she wants an Earth Sage genocide. I think she saw the potential, the power that they once had. And I think that she thinks alongside the Empty Moon, they can achieve that power once more. Imagine the empty moon, that name being behind another event. Like that one thing that happened in that book in a pass, and this person was named a butcher because of it.
Oh yeah, no, I totally
I'm looking it up.
know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna fill some space while
So yeah,
Dog looks
yeah,
up
so,
the
yeah. No,
Avatar
he
wiki.
goes. Imagine, I just found it. Imagine the empty moon and the Earth Sages being another event like Silu Pass. The respect that we'd gain.
Say Luke Pass? Like when they murdered all
Zulu
those
Pass.
people? Zulu Pass? Whatever.
Oh, I've heard about that. Isn't that where Janju and the mentors for the Avatar trapped all of the Yellowneck gang and brought down the walls and ended their destinies?
It was worse than that, Teto. They had to dig their own graves those days. They buried themselves.
It seems that you've all products of the stories that have been passed down onto you. The Yellownecks were nothing more than a horrible, disorganized group of Daofei. And it was because of those acts that they were able to halt the atrocities they were doing. Yeah. I don't think
Are you
people are
saying
willing
that-
enough. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I don't think people are willing enough to take the necessary steps for change. If people had that strength, then maybe things would be looking a little better right now. Maybe the smiling wolffish would still be around. And he looks at Ling.
Oh. No. So here's the thing. A change in winds. Sorry, a change in course is not a change in the winds. The greatest captain that's ever lived, that's ever sailed the seas, can't decide how the winds will blow from one day to the next. She can't have any control over, the storms that appear or don't, errant icebergs, or anything else that surprises you on the sea. You think that by changing course, you're changing everything else. You are just changing what you can control, no more or less than anyone else. But you're deciding that because you're doing it differently, it's more important and more valid. That's what everyone does, really. But you killed a man beloved by many, especially by his son and daughter, to put a narcissistic, egotistical bitch in charge of a town so that you could have, I'm assuming, some sort of powerful contact there. For what? For why? Why is that better? Why? Please tell me, illuminate to me what great service you've done to the world by killing a man who just cared for his community and his family.
It seems I've struck a chord, haven't I, Ling?
There's a couple chords I'll be striking.
Yeah. And what's that?
She throws a shovel at him. You'll see.
What, are you going to Zulu Pass me? Is that what this is?
Well, I wasn't going to, and then you mentioned it, so yes.
That's what you're going to have to do.
Like, I'm not comfortable with this.
Really, why?
I don't want to have the blood of a man on my hand.
It won't be.
We're
It'll be like a
complicit in
splash
this.
zone. You don't have to.
Like, that's not how it works, and you know it.
Complicit in what? Do you think someone's
We're-
going to arrest
we're
us?
We're deciding the fate of this man.
Yeah,
No,
it was.
no,
I had
the
already
laws-
decided this. What laws? Wait, what laws? These people, these pirates have already killed these people. There are people already dead and in the ground.
I won't stoop to their level, Ling. I won't take justice into my own hands.
I don't think you have to worry,
And-
little Earth Sage. I don't think she has it in her.
Shut up.
The problem is that she does. And I see it.
Absolutely do. Don't know why he's trying to egg me on. The point is, who are you leaving justice to? What is your plan?
I don't know, but you're just doing exactly what he did. You think your justice is the way.
No,
I'm here saying that you're wrong.
I'm not
We don't
even
have
doing
a lot
this.
of options, Ling.
We don't have any options. We really don't. We can't kill all of them because we need them to report back that we were the real threat.
All I'm saying, it's always
Ideally,
easy.
we would kill all of them, just to be clear.
It's always easy to take this way.
No, it isn't. What are you talking about? I'm not enjoying this. This isn't going to.
Don't do it, Ling.
There are
Find another
things-
way.
There are things that have to be done. In his callousness, he still said something that was true. There are ugly things that must be done. But obviously, on a whim, destroying the government and tradition of a random town is not one of them. Killing someone who is evil and is a direct threat to good people is something that we have to do. Not we. I will do it. You don't have to worry about it.
I am, though, because I'm here with you. We're all
Right.
here.
You can leave. You can just go. Like, we're not.
That doesn't change
Met you like
anything.
2 days ago. It would mean that you weren't bothering me.
Ling, I think that I agree with Wei on this.
What the what? What are you talking about? You cut a man's hands off. Who are you talking to?
And I regret that action. I understand that violence is necessary in certain situations.
Okay.
This is not one of them.
All right. Here's what I will say. If any of you come up with a different solution that is in any way viable, we'll do that.
I also want to hear it as well. If what's May doing during all of this? If anything,
I'm listening. I'm standing
listening?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of letting them talk it out. But
Does May have any input? Does May have any thoughts of her own on what to do with these pirates?
yeah, I was just about to say, like, I'm with Ling on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, real quick as well. I think in hearing Homai's voice, his words he's saying, there's a balance shift in there for, I'm gonna say Ling and May. For May towards force, for Ling towards restoration, right? Yeah, restoration. Sorry, I get them mixed up with how you've flavored them. So you can either just let that happen or try to resist the balance shift. It sounds
Like you're just letting it happen.
Ling is just letting it happen.
100% just letting it happen.
It also sounds like May is just letting it happen. So so go ahead and shift those. All right.
Ling,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
Ling, I look in your eyes and I see someone who's not going to back down. Who's already set her
Everybody's-
mind on a path.
I literally just said, I will back down if you have a viable solution.
But
We need
everyone we've
some of them
offered,
to go back, but we cannot just let all of them go back.
you have a very limited idea of what's viable, is all I'm saying.
But then,
Okay.
what's another idea?
I've offered one.
What?
But
We
that's
take
That
them
not-
with
we
us to the
take
nearest
all of
town.
them with us? There's like 40 men here. I don't actually
there
know how many
40
men.
men? I don't think
Yeah,
there's 40.
actually, yeah. Let's slow down a little bit. Wait.
I like a dozen pirates, including.
There's
Hawaii.
like a dozen pirates that we need to transport. How are we
I'm
going
not
to do that?
saying it's risky. It's not risky.
It's idiotic. There's a level of risk that is then just stupidity.
I think that's kind of dumb to just take all 12 of them.
And I say it's a risk to you and your souls to do what you're about to do. But again, I see two people who aren't going to back down. I'm not going to stop you. I've said my piece. If this is the way you want to go, I'm not going anywhere. But I will
Okay.
never stop trying to convince you to go down a different path.
Is there a different route you want to take instead of just doing it your way? Because you're saying that doing it this way is wrong. You want it to do it your way. Is there something else that we can do? Do you have any other ideas
Other than not killing any of these people,
that doesn't involve killing people? What other ideas do you have?
I think we'd have to talk about it.
Homai speaks up and he goes, I can see the trembling heart in that little earth sage searching for a solution. I just want to make it known. Yeah. What's up?
I'd like a Ray right when he's talking, like Ray to like zap him, like stun him. He's not gonna be killed or nothing. Don't worry, guys.
Shut up.
He's just
I
gonna be
will-
stunned.
I don't even need a roll. He's shackled. So he just it just falls down.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Ray.
Why can't we do that?
Good boy.
What do you mean?
The
Just over
entire
like-
time?
Yes.
I don't think Ray can just do that infinitely with 12 men, but
And how are we gonna transport them if they're
do
constantly
have a-
stunned?
We've got the
Cart.
cart.
pile them up, I guess, is your plan.
Jindu goes, you could chain them together and they could walk behind the cart. You wouldn't be able to move as fast, but
Well, half of them have to be benders of like any
Something.
element, of some element.
I bend water, one of the guys says. And
The
then
pirate
another
tells
pirate-
us that?
Another pirate goes, shut up!
All right.
I
like
don't
Where this is going.
I don't know. I don't know. All I do know is that I don't feel comfortable killing a man.
Okay. All
But
right.
if that's the only way,
Ling, May,
Yes.
years down the line, when you look back on this moment, how are you going to feel if you end their lives?
Like, we
And
killed a bunch
I
of
would like
people
to
who
I
were
would like to
kids.
call I would like to
Yeah,
call May to live up to her principle, and I want to call Ling to live up to reinvention.
First though, I think Monroe, you should say that line again because it was really good.
What was it?
And I think it was a little bit drawn out, but
I said, I feel like I'd kill a bunch of adults who killed a bunch of kids. That's how I feel about it.
All right, okay.
Ling's just behind her, like throwing up gang signs.
hell yeah.
I love it.
Ray's like going.
All right, so Tacho, shift your balance away from center. How do you want to do this? Because you're technically calling two people out. Do we want to do this move twice? I think so.
I mean, alternatively, I feel like Wei has also been the one talking the most to Ling, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe
Yeah,
Wei's
yeah.
calling out
Sure.
Ling and Tacho's calling out May.
I
like-
was Yeah, I was just having the conversation. Yeah, at some point,
Yeah.
I was also like, I should do a move at some point, but like,
Just
I'm
do a
having
move, dude.
fun talking.
We were having
I
fun.
always
and now
feel,
we
I always,
didn't
and I know Justin, you've voiced this in Flying by the podcast.
It's
It's
so
always
hard.
to find that moment because I don't want to like cut the
The
flow
momentum
and
of the scene.
momentum,
Yeah,
you know?
I
And it's
know.
like,
I know. When do you? Yeah,
But
yeah,
let's
for
do-
sure.
It's a good time for it.
Sam, since you spoke out first, let's do Tacho's roll for May. So shift your balance away from center, Tacho, and roll with their principal. So roll with care.
So I'm going to,
May's
I'm
care.
naming care for May, and I'm going to roll with care, which is a 1 at this
Mhm.
point. Is that right? Okay.
It's a plus
I
one.
thought you rolled a 1. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
How?
It's +1. I got an 8 plus a 1 is 9.
And then, so on a hit, they're called to act as you say. So May you have to either act as they say or mark a condition. On a 7 and 9, they challenge your view of the world. In turn, mark 1 fatigue, or they may shift your balance as they choose. So first, let's
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
you, Monroe, doing that. Is you would challenge my worldview and the
Yeah.
worldview
And I
that
think
I have.
what May said is enough
Already
for that
did,
as well. Like I would kill
Yeah.
a group of adults who kill children. So Tacho, you can either mark a fatigue or make
Yoshiera is rough.
balance. It is rough.
A little lawless out here, which is kind of
Yeah.
the point that we're making.
So Tacho, what are you doing? Are you marking the fatigue, or are you gonna let May shift your balance?
I'll let May shift my balance.
Okay.
So, May, you can shift me to +3 friendship, or am I in the right area?
Word. +3
Oh,
survival.
I'm in the wrong area completely. Sorry.
Oh, you want to go the complete other direction? Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say this doesn't seem like where Tacho was.
No, but now I'm at -2 survival because I had to shift away from center. Ooh, but if you shift me towards survival, I'd be at +3 survival.
I mean, I
Mhm.
do think survival makes the most sense because it's not friendship.
So then this is where you should be at then, Sam, right? Because this is, or no?
No, because I shifted
This
my
correct?
center.
This is correct? So you
Yeah,
shifted
this
your
is
center
right.
towards friendship, but you were at. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So, okay, so
and I had to shift
Monroe.
away from center. So yeah.
Mhm. So Monroe then has to choose to either shift Tato towards survival or friendship. Honestly, you could go either way. Friendship in like trust me, your friend, in my choice that this is the best choice, or survival in a way of like, hey, this is for all of our self-preservation, including yours.
I think
Taking
friendship
this
makes
route.
the most sense.
Oh, survival's so fun though. Okay.
I think friendship does make a little more sense to me though.
I think that's what May is going for. Like,
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Alright.
I'd be fine.
So Wei and Ling. So Wei.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
but sorry,
Yeah.
May, did you
Oh, yeah,
agree, or
So
Are you
May,
gonna-
you have to either
are you
choose
rejecting?
act, yeah, to act as Tato says, or mark a condition.
I'm rejecting.
Okay.
Okay, smart condition.
Either angry or guilty. Honestly, most make a ton of sense. Both make a ton of sense.
Yeah.
So, yes, you can choose between either angry or guilty.
That one's me, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna save. I like angry. I don't feel guilty.
That
about
makes
this.
sense. That makes sense. All right, Wei. Go ahead and shift your balance away from center. Then roll with Ling's reinvention.
And I'll just to
Restoration.
punctuate.
Reinvention.
I think
Yeah.
they're both at 0 though right now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But just to punctuate the conversation, Wei will look at Ling and be like, I know I'm being very stubborn right now, but growing up in Shenbao, my father's not a good man. I've seen him do things that haunt me to this day. And it started with one decision, and it snowballed into another, and another, and another. And where he is now touches the lives of hundreds of everyday people whose lives are objectively worse because of that one decision he made years ago. Don't do this, Ling. Tis a 7.
All right, so I think first what I want to hear is how Ling challenges Wei's view of the world in turn.
Were you there when he made his first choice?
I was. And I didn't stop him then.
This isn't mine. If I'm to go down such a path, I started it a long time ago. I think what you two are failing to remember is I was essentially first mate on one of the most prolific pirate ships in history. I've killed before.
I just learned about this.
Might have forgotten I didn't tell Teto. Sorry about that. In my defense, you've been kidnapped like 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
I mean, like give or take a time, but yes.
Yeah, it might be up 4.
We should like get cell phones or something. You can text me when I'm kidnapped.
What the hell is... Okay, whatever. The... There are decisions that other people make that we have different perspective on. But at the end of the day, I can only act on the perspective that I have. And I didn't do that once. And it went very poorly for a lot of people. I lost a lot of people that I cared about because I didn't make the choice. Are you trying to put me into that position again? And that is how she responds.
I assume you're shifting me back towards tradition.
Yeah, whatever makes sense.
Wei cannot market fatigue in response to that, right?
I have to. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's tradition. Which I think makes sense. I feel like the corrupt Earth Sage tradition is probably closer in line to a pirate ship than anything else.
I take offense to that.
Wei will look at Ling dead in the eyes. Said a lot of things that I agree with today, Ling. It's just one thing you said that I don't agree with. Despite everything I said, I knew exactly who I was talking to. And then Wei will say, I hear you. It's the only option. But I won't let you do this. And he'll pull out his pistol and shoot Homai himself.
Are we going to finish the move where you were just trying to convince me to not do something? Or were you...
Yeah, I mean, mark a condition or...
Okay, I was going to say I won't mark the condition because Ling was going to do what Wei was saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe you still mark a condition, though.
No, he was going to say...
I was not going to resist.
Oh,
I was going to...
I like that. That's fun. That's better. Because we see maybe a moment of understanding in Ling's eyes.
Can I put a hand on his gun before he pulls it all the way up? No, we're just gonna... Okay.
I don't know. I don't
GM.
I don't think so.
GM.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah, you started blasting.
Yeah, I think like we zoom in to Ling's eyes and we see like her soften, right? But then we cut back to Wei as he pulls out the gun, and then we cut back to Ling as her eyes go wide, and we just hear the shot.
What was the point of that?
Said we'd kill him.
You also said you didn't want it on your conscience, so you do it before anyone else could.
Well, now you can guilt trip the rest of us.
I'm not going to do that either. I
Oh.
would never do that.
That's mostly a joke. I mean, this is pretty messed up. We should probably have waited for the children to leave. That's what I was going to do, at least.
Or take him
kind of-
away and then do it.
Yeah, we just kind of killed them in front of a bunch of people. They're kind of like busy packing, but your gun is really loud.
And they're gonna check to see what's going on. Why did you
Oh
do
no,
that?
I mean there was still a crowd around here a little bit, and there's like it's like pretty silent now. I want to say as well, Tato, you were sort of closest to Homai because you were just talking to him. I think something that you noticed, I think Homai started to come to because he was just shocked by Ray. I think you noticed as Homai began to come to and look at the commotion going on as he saw Wei pull out his gun. I think he saw a smile on Homai's face as he saw Wei point the gun at him, and he's just lying there with the smile still on his face. The pirates around are in a full-on panic now. I think they're like cowering because they think Wei's just gonna shoot all of them probably. Some of the kids are
Calm down.
like, "What was that?"
You heard Ling. The rest
That
of
one-
you are going to stay here, tied up. You'll eventually escape, and then you can go back to your masters. Tell them what you saw here today.
And let sorry, I was a little thrown. It's thrown for a little bit of loot. Let Poldak know
I'll rock.
that Paul Rock know that she's next.
The pirates just nod.
Ling will like just like a stream near enough, so there's plenty of water. So she just like pulls water over them and just like freezes it. Not like,
Over
like
Homai?
head to toe, but no, over the
Oh,
remaining
yeah.
pirates. But
Okay.
it's like neck down
Yeah.
because they're kneeling and like cuffed.
Yeah.
And she's hoping that that's enough to like keep them from moving around. So we've got to start. This is way easier on the seas. You just kind of just throw them over. You gotta like bury him, right? Like,
Jinju goes up and he says, "Like we can take care of it." And
no, you really
You-
shouldn't.
oh,
Well,
the
that's
kids
good.
aren't gonna do it. The kids aren't gonna do it. You
No, literally none of your people should. You should stop talking to us. Go away.
okay? I'm only
So-
going away 'cause I'm honestly more scared of this guy shooting me. So I'm gonna.
I'm not going to shoot
He's,
any of you.
he's not. He's really not that
I don't
trigger
know.
happy.
It seemed like he was going one direction, then he just made a split second decision and did another thing.
I was also
don't know.
surprised. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Just leave. Just go.
All right,
Head
yep,
out.
all right.
People are doing your thing.
He goes and he talks to.
And I don't ever want to see you again.
The armadillo bat wearing glasses goes like me.
No, all of you.
Okay.
It's a-
Danny, are we on a hill? Can we just push these ice blocks down a hill?
The ice blocks carrying men.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, like not like a cliff, like a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
what-
trying to kill every
He's
single
really
one of these
hardcore
guys.
going to the other side.
No. Just to like move them someplace else.
Yeah.
He went from
sure,
cutting
yeah,
off Mace Windu's hands to slaughtering children.
Yeah. I'll say yeah. Or no, maybe you can even like, yeah. There's a hill. Yeah.
It's like bobsledding. Just
Yeah.
push
I
it
would
down
think
a-
it was like it's like they're in barrels, basically. Just made of
Yeah,
ice.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun.
All right.
I
I
think,
gotta admit, that was kind of fun.
Dude,
You guys got that I was like threatening the bat. That was like a performance, right? Like I was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to ever see you
I
again.
understood.
Just to further separate.
No,
Whatever.
you're good, Ling. And like, May's just like staring like dead ass to Wei. Like May does not trust this guy at all. She's kind of like has like the what the f kind of look at, kind of looking at him, just like,
It's fair.
who are you?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wow, that's a very
Like who? Like
confident answer.
who are you? Where did you come from?
I came from
Like,
Shen
who
Pao.
are
My
you?
dad's an Earth
No.
Sage there. He told me to get the other
Who
Earth Sages
are
and bring
you?
them to.
Why did you do that?
Because I knew at the end of the day, the two of you were going to do it.
In a different way. Why did you do it? Why did you have to do it?
I see the two of you, and I see a life of regret.
Okay. Ling is like digging the grave in the middle of this conversation and decides to lean against the shovel. That is incredibly unfair. I have things that I regret in my past.
That's what I mean. I don't mean your entire life as a regret. Sorry if it sounded like that.
No, I wasn't done. You could sum up my life that way if you wanted. That's not the problem. Even if that's true, did not ask you to do anything about it. I will make my own choices, as I'm sure May will make hers. Don't do that again. Our destinies are not for you to steer. You can come along. You can try to support us if you want to do that. We'll try to support you and yours if that is what you want. Don't try to make decisions for us.
You were going to make that decision regardless.
Right.
Because it's ours to make, not yours.
Exactly right. She goes back to digging.
And
Sometimes letting
imagine-
people into your life means also letting them take your burden and pain. I'm sorry I jumped the gun. It was a good pun. Thank you, Teto. You're right. I won't do that again. But I don't have it in me to let my friends make choices that I know will harm them in the future.
You don't know what will harm me.
I know killing will. And I think you know killing will too.
Don't ever do that again.
Heard.
I want to turn to Teto. You okay?
Teto is not okay.
Yeah.
Teto
There's one there.
is most likely covered in blood, holding this meteor hammer, really just contemplating the people who he's with right now.
Teto, why don't you scope out the skies a little bit? Try to find us a clearing to camp out in.
He's gonna take that suggestion. He's gonna still grip the meteor hammer and drag it away. He's gonna
he takes a few steps and then Ling like jumps out of like her half dug hole, and okay, not like that. Danny just pantomimed her looking insane, so not that. And just kind of like grabs Teto's shoulder and like holds up like a handkerchief towards his face and is like, "My, you've got. You shouldn't have that on your face."
Okay.
And she like kind of is a little rough in wiping it off because you kind of have to be with blood, but is also as like gentle as she can be. She like bends water into the handkerchief and tries to like clean it off.
You could have done the real
Um,
parental thing and just kind of like licked your thumb and like smudged off.
Yeah,
Am I
it's
the only one
blood.
who does that?
I don't know what he carried with this one. I'm not trying to get syphilis. Anyways, sorry.
That's a
think-
stereotype about
We'll cut
pirates.
that one. This is one of those that hold true. Anyways,
Nick, if you'd like to make this a guide and comfort, I'd be fine with that.
that's what I was going for. I appreciate that.
Yeah, cool.
Words hard, but white face easy.
So roll that harmony.
Okay. Well, my harmony is +1 now. And so 1 + 7, which I rolled 7, is 8.
Nice. So and
you
Sam,
are-
I trust you. Yeah, sorry.
You're angry.
Go on.
Damn.
How does that reflect in the fiction? Sam rejecting that guidance and comfort.
He doesn't say anything. He kind of just lets Ling do it. But is still very wary. And he's going to like kind of politely nod to everybody and walk away. He'll probably walk towards are the Earth Sages around?
Yeah, you can walk back towards where the Earth stages are.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go try to find some solace in the Earth Sages. So he'll make his way into that direction. I don't know how far they are from where the Earth Sages are, but I think I do like the element of him like continuing to either carry or drag the meteor hammer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you guys feel about sort of just shifting to after Homai has been buried?
That's
The
totally fine.
Earth Sages have already been filled in, and you guys are on the
100%.
road.
Yes.
Well, let's just. It was like late, right? I kind of assumed it was
It's-
later.
I
than
think
that.
I think you guys. I think it's like evening at this point. So I think you guys have
Yeah.
a little bit of travel, but you guys will probably have to camp soon after traveling a little bit. But
Which is why Ling sent Teto up. We'll want to make some progress away from here.
yeah,
but
yes, yeah.
we still need like a place to stay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think it's known that you guys probably just have to camp in the woods one last time before you actually get to the closest coastal town, which is called
But we're also not
I'll-
trying to cross the mountains entirely, right? Because we need to find
Haru.
Haru.
Aru. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
that was not Ling.
That
was
was
Nick.
crazy.
Just
But
completely
let's move
brain
on from that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I think we just open on the sun, the sky turning a little orange and red as the sun starts to make its first stage of setting, as you guys are just on the mountain road once again. And I imagine the trip's been pretty quiet. If I'm not wrong, I imagine there's some awkward tension, some awkward silence rather.
Yeah, you hear a lot of scratching. Ling's like carving something into a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Give me a
Teto will
fatigue.
be gliding.
Nice. Yeah. Everyone can clear roll fatigue, except for Teto if Teto never rode on Ray.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be in the air.
Okay. Okay. So then, yeah, everyone can. Whoever would have ridden on Ray. Like I said, you guys can like whoever decides who they can like switch off during your journeys to get that little clear of fatigue. So you guys can clear that fatigue with Yip Yip. You said Ling was like carving something, like what's there like whittling some like piece of
No,
wood.
so I don't know if anybody examines, or maybe just the camera kind of like focuses on her for a second. She has it's like part of like the ship's like steering handle from the smiling wolfish. It has like a wolfish sort of like carved into the edge of it, and then the rest of it is sort of like very smoothed out, like, you know, touched by a million hands kind of deal, like wood. And into that she is carving Paldak's name. Not Palrock's name. Not Palrock's name. Homai's name.
Homai.
Yes.
Not Homai's name, Haru's name.
All right.
Not Haru's name, Danny's name.
One day I will figure names out, okay?
I love it.
Then all of you bitches are done for. Anyways,
The one thing stopping Nick from ruling the world.
Is learning names. Remembering names rather.
straight.
What are you guys doing? I know that there has been some vocalization of wanting to make a little more of an effort in finding Haru. Is there anything you guys are doing to reflect that? Any conversations being had maybe with the Earth stages or among PCs?
Well, I think after she's done carving that, Ling takes out, because I think Ling had it. It's like a,
Yeah.
or maybe May had it. It's like a stick that we had with like some of the web.
Yep. The web from the
Ling will probably ask if you know, we have a second. Like, May, did you get a chance to look at that creepy spirit stuff? The web?
Oh, no, I actually haven't. I'll pull
Maybe
it out.
it'll point us
And
towards
then,
something.
I'll hand it. to Ling.
As you pull out the stick, before you see this, before you even hand it to Ling, where the web had been wrapped around the stick, you just see like burn marks almost as if like the webbing that was wrapped around the stick had just turned to ash and just left a stain on the stick.
Okay, this is different. There was web on it, and I hand it to Ling. And I promise that wasn't me.
I didn't think it was.
Just-
Did we? Tato!
I want to say the it's not like, I'm sorry, it's not like as if someone had burned the web. It's as if the webbing just like crumbled
disintegrate.
to ash, crumbled to
Mhm.
dust.
Right. No, that's why I got that. That's why Tato.
Yeah. Cool.
That's why
Okay.
Ling was
Cool.
calling
Just
me.
make it. I just wanted to clarify, make sure.
Tato! Tato! She shoots like a little like water bullet at him. Right at him.
What'd you do with all your friends?
Yeah, you know.
Teto will can I be close enough to sort of like glide close and land?
Did we
yeah.
like kill the spider spirit?
Did we kill the spider spirit? And the word kill really kind of resonates, and so he shakes it off.
All right. Right. Stick.
So
It had the spider spirits like webbing all of it, and now it's all
Yeah.
it's like
I mean, from my conversation with my good friend Wrong, the spirit of the singing path, Dui Ming is contained now. I don't think that they're going to be physically manifesting in our mortal world unless things change with Wrong and the spirit world and the binds which they've put upon the evil spirit.
great. Okay. Well, it was unfortunately our only
what
way
is
to
that?
trap Haru. So it was a stick with we had some of the webbing, and it seemed to be like blowing in a certain direction.
Yeah.
There's one thing I'm going to try, and it might not work, but it's no. There's certain like materials, really stones, that you could do this with. Regardless, she takes like a water basin and fills it with water, and she sets the stick in it.
Mhm.
We're not moving anymore. Maybe we're about to like set up camp. And she tries to see if there's enough of a pull that it actually like shifts, basically like a compass towards something, or if it just like seems to just be floating there.
Did we just invent spirit magnets?
Spirit magnet.
To be clear, trying to hint that
Let me
they've
see.
been used at the time.
That actually makes sense because there's those spirit portals on the north and the south.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be a really easy
Yep.
way to
Yeah. I think I've thought about this. I think I've come to someone with something similar to this before. The spirit puddles being in either of the poles and like using out. No, it's sorry. I think there's no move for this, but I think it makes sense for in this moment Ling to having to be like trying to like attune to her harmony. Yeah, I feel like that makes
Oh.
sense to me. I feel like I just want a roll of 2d6s and I want you to add your harmony to it to kind of inform what I'll establish in the fiction next, you know?
11.
Jesus Christ. Okay, cool.
10. Plus 1. Because I get
So
pluses
you
now.
put
Anyway.
the dust, the ashy dust in this water basin. And what did you say? You said you like you mix it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think as you mix it around a little bit, there's like the fine dust kind of like breaks away in the water and it dyes some parts of the water black and some parts of the water like an ashy white. And among like the tiny black like
Particles.
particles, like little droplets of the ash sort of melting away in the water, you see them begin to sort of like turn and shift and point to the east.
That's pretty cool. I was not actually expecting that to work.
And it looks very much like a compass that you're used to, like a compass that you've
Yeah.
used many times before. That's little spirit compass, spirit piss.
The well, we've got a heading, I think. Generally to the east, maybe like 4 or 5 degrees north.
Wei has been sitting quietly reading a scroll. Hasn't said a whole lot to anyone since last night. It doesn't even look up. Just continuing to read and just goes, "We're gonna be passing through a port town soon. There's my family's got a place there. Tons of scrolls on the spirit world and stuff. So I may be able to get you some more information."
Should we?
It's the same way. It's to the east.
Okay. Well, let's head that out. I'll do this a couple more times. Just kind of measure where we are, and I should be able to triangulate a general position for Haru. I realize that might not have made a whole lot of sense. I can essentially draw lines from each position of where we will be, and where they cross is where Haru is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll be doing.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're all right then?
No, I'll be all right. Of course. How about the two of you?
Suspicious
Crazy.
mind.
Do you have suspicious one? Who is the two of me? Who is with me?
I guess Teto hasn't come, or Teto did come down.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay.
He's
How about the rest of you? How are you doing today?
Well, Teto hasn't said anything other than kill.
No, I
Oh.
told you that I was friends with the spirit.
That's true. Well, that was
Yeah,
after. You just got a little distracted. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Forgot you were right
It's just-
behind me.
It's just, you know, I was hoping for a bigger reaction. Not every day that your friend is friends with the spirit, but
I'm
you
all-
know, there's
Hey,
a lot of
wrong
things that
talk.
happened.
Wrong talked to me first, just to be clear.
It's not a competition here, Ling.
I'm just saying that I'm also, well, maybe not friends. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
Wait, I'm managing. It's hard to balance the world that we want to live in versus the world that we do live in. And your actions were complicated. And I'm still thinking about if there was actually another course of action we could have taken. Part of me, I was right there. I was watching Homai. As Ling and Mei were discussing if they would dispatch him, I think he wanted it. I think he wanted that violence. We might have played into his hand, or we might have freed him. I just don't know. And I'm not sure if I'm going to. Maybe I just need to be okay with that. And Teto's going to step away and open his glider and take back to the air.
Just to be clear, he's not going to know, and neither are you. I know it's not easy, especially the first time. I'm sorry.
I don't deal well with confrontation. My father is excellent at it. Plays people like a fiddle before it ever results in physical violence.
That sounds more like manipulation than confrontation.
It's 100% manipulation.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the approach.
He's tried to teach me how to do it, and I just can't wrap my head around it. I guess I'm too soft-hearted. I don't know. Honest to a fault, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I know that you were sent here by your father, probably to betray us, and you decided not to do that. And that's pretty great. And it doesn't really seem something a person who lacked conviction would do. And you really did try your best to convince me of a different path. And I've been debating telling you, but I feel like it would be better to let you know. I was going to go with your plan. You had convinced me. I just want you to understand. You have a good read on me. I won't deny that. But you don't really know me. We've only known each other for like 3 days. I'm not saying that that's like a challenge or like to not get to know me. I'm just saying, I don't know, probably could have avoided all of this.
I have been told I come on a little intense.
You do. It's very intense. But regardless of that, also, I know what it's like to have a parent like that. To watch them just sort of pull everything around them in their wake, and then to just not be able to do it the same way. But we don't have to do it the same way. In fact, we really shouldn't. It was never meant for us. And frankly, I don't know that it was ever meant for them. I think they just kind of turned to it when nothing else worked. I think it comes to us, whether we want it or not, to do better. You have that in common with more than just me, but I'm not going to out anyone. But you love Haru. Yeah, it's a very... I don't even want to get into that. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
That's funny. That's a funny line.
Scary
Thank
thing,
you.
Ling. That's not how my father would have done it. He would have known exactly what to say to push Homai's buttons to get him to do exactly what he wanted. No physical actions required. No, that wasn't him. And I think that's what scares me.
Should it, though? Isn't not being your father a good thing? No offense.
Not if it leads me down a path where I don't recognize myself. Just not being my father doesn't mean it's me. I think a lot of times we make choices in the direct opposition of what our parents did to us. And we end up just making the same mistakes over again, just in a different flavor. What you said struck me, Lane. I'm glad you told me that I had convinced you. Because it reminds me that the issue was that I gave up on hope too quickly. And if I had just held on, all of us had just held on, that man wouldn't be dead.
Okay, well, maybe to curb the extremity of that statement, I'm going to be very honest with you and say it would have been very likely that they would have tried to escape, or he would have tried to organize an escape with his men, and I would have had to kill him anyways. Just throwing it out there. So, just to add a little, make it less, one choice leads to one outcome, and one choice leads to another. It's a little bit more gray.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have ever died, Lane. I'm just saying it would have been in that moment and in that way.
That's true.
As you guys have been having this conversation, walking her on the Panther Way or the wagon or whatever, it has become pretty dark pretty quickly. I think, especially because of the thick tree coverage of where you guys are now. Like, the sun might as well be fully down now. It might as well just be nighttime. As a thick mist about waist high you've noticed is around you now. You're in a little misty part of the woods, Tetra, you said you're flying above again?
Yes.
Okay. We'll get to that. I think at some point, you, as you're walking or riding on whatever wagon you're on, you notice you catch something sort of glisten in a little beam of moonlight piercing through the canopy of the forest, and it's this butterfly. And you sort of watch the butterfly fly, like maybe encircle your guys' group a little bit, but then fly off into the woods somewhere. And as your vision is focused on this butterfly, you, in the blurred peripheral of your vision, you notice movement. And so you shift and look at that, and you see this figure that you swear you just had seen walk behind a tree. And as you continue sitting on this wagon or the Panther Way, and you're moving alongside this tree, you swear for a moment you see a half-covered face of Homai behind this tree with his face riddled in dirt, just smiling at you. But then you're instantly distracted by something else. Because up above, meanwhile, Teto, you had seen in the darkness, you had seen in the distance a little bit ahead of the trail that your companions are walking on, light, seemingly from a campfire, showing, and some smoke above. And I'm guessing you tell the party about it, unless you don't.
Yeah, Teto would maybe circle, swoop, and maybe there's a signal that they worked out, and so he'll whistle out that signal.
Circle swoop
I like
signal.
it. Circle swoop
That's
signal.
the
And so, wait, that's what you're distracted
standard
by. And
procedure.
and if you double take to where you had seen the figure of Homai standing, you don't see anything there. And yeah, so Tetra has given a signal that there's something ahead. And I think as you guys maybe slow down or stop, you through the thick crowd of trees, you can see a little bit of a campfire shimmer a little bit in the distance, maybe like less than 100 meters away, like there in the distance. I think if you hear the faint sound of a pair of voices as well.
Should we move up silently on them?
Probably wise.
Can Teto have assessed the situation?
Yes.
Well-
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me that.
Ooh. Never mind. I don't want to assess the situation.
Nope. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Classic. What is even the
Um,
situation? You know?
What was Teto?
What
you
is
want
this testing?
Teto to have? You want Teto to have rolled assess the situation while he's flying, or just maybe like right now as you guys are deciding what to do?
Whichever one works better for you, Danny.
Yeah, so I think
Happy
maybe
birthday.
as Ling, thank you. I think maybe as Ling goes like, what should we do? Maybe Teto, you're like gathering your surroundings now that you're below the canopy, looking around. As you're standing among your companions and they're trying to decide what to do, Teto, you're a little bit distracted because you swear in the distance you hear behind you the pitter patter of footprints, followed by a slight laughter that sounds like a child, a little girl. You look at your companions, none of them seem to have heard that. If you look in the direction where it came from, very similar to the figure to how Wei had seen Homai standing like halfway behind a tree. You see this tall, slender figure with tattered robes hanging off of it. But as your eyes focus, you swear for a second you see Giemsen. But then she quickly retreats back into the forest, out of your sight, out of your vision. What before Tato does anything, has the three of you decided to do anything with the presence of a campfire with people occupying it?
I think we were saying we were gonna sneak up.
Quietly sneak up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many were there?
Oh,
How many?
I think
are there?
as you guys approach, you can still hear the voices, and it's pretty clear. It's just right now you just hear a pair of voices, and I think with how dense this forest is, between like the fog cover as well, and the roaring fire that now are approaching, I don't think you even need a roll to approach them. I think you can get a view of them. And right away, May, you recognize these two people, as they're in very familiar Fire Nation soldier attire. You recognize these two individuals from back at your military days at the academy. They were two of your closest friends. I'm sorry, I'm throwing you on there. I just want to make a note. I did not prepare Monroe for this ahead of time, but they're two of your closest friends in the academy. What are their names?
Hey
It's not
and
A.
Jay.
Hey and Gay.
Let's go with like Pen, and
Okay.
the other one will be gosh, I don't know. Give me a letter. Someone give me a letter. Justin, give me a letter.
I.
Justin.
Sorry, I'm
how
sorry,
would
I'm
I
sorry.
come up with a name with an
I don't know. I gave you a really bad letter. Ink. Pen and ink.
Pen and ink.
Yes, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, we can go with that. It's easy to remember too.
I love it. Okay. Yeah, you see ink and pen.
Oh, hey.
Oh, who goes there? Also, pen and ink. How are they presenting?
I don't know.
Fabulously.
These.
In
Guy,
black
Girl,
and white.
non-binary.
Oh, they're guys, and I guess like they're the way how they are is that they joined the military because they weren't good at anything else.
I love it.
Type-
They're kind of
that
they're
type
kind
of-
of like jocks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pen goes, oh, who's what the May?
Yeah.
This is it really you?
I think so. Yeah.
Ink
And I
goes,
get
I
off
think so
of-
too. I think it's really her. All right, please. Oh my god. They stand up. Pen instantly stands up and goes and he gives you a hug.
Mhm.
What are you doing here? We're like in the middle of nowhere. This is insane.
I'm with my friends. We're just
Hello.
that one's Ling,
Greetings.
that one's Wei, and the guy up there, that's Teto. And then I just point to those are Earth sages.
Yeah, we're like,
Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them.
Oh, okay. That's what are you guys doing here? It's like almost is in the middle of the night. It's getting pretty late, I imagine.
honestly, I think none of us were willing to admit that we needed to stop to camp, even though I said it like 4 hours ago. But then I felt like everyone was ignoring me, so I didn't say it again. And then I think everyone else was just getting progressively more tired. And then, anyway, what are you guys doing here? Why are you in the mountains in the Earth Kingdom if you're Fire Nation soldiers?
May, you'd be glad to hear that we're official. The actual job title escapes me, but we're essentially messengers of the Fire Lord. We deliver rights of news, summons, packages. Sometimes that's actually what we were sent to get. Us and our Captain Yosu were at the coast, and he was supposed to with his squad of soldiers retrieve a
Who?
shipment of Yosu. He was supposed to retrieve a shipment of a metal or something from some village over there to the west. And he said that if he doesn't get back in a certain amount of time, that we should come and investigate. And so that's what we were on our way doing.
Over the table, we know Yosu.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that.
What are you guys doing here? Was that you guys before?
For what?
Okay. Ink, he might have been messing with me, and Ink's just like nodding no. Ink swore to me that he's like a dark-haired woman watching us while we were starting the fire somewhere in the distance, just over there. And as he points over there, I think like as you guys all turn and the camera does a quick pan, and it's just like a pitch black, just like section of the forest.
Oh, that's horrible. Thanks for that.
That wasn't Monroe. Sorry, May. Oh,
Who's Monroe? No.
Neither.
No, it was none of us. We came from this
I'm
direction.
sure it was nothing. Ink just goes, "You could have lied to us. You could have just said it was. Come on, man."
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were so sensitive. Also about the town, was it Gensu?
Oh, it's Tuzen.
Tuzen. Thought there was a G in there. Regardless. Yeah, that town's dry. The mines ran dry. It was a ghost town when we went down there.
Oh.
I don't know where your friend
You were there? Did you see Yosu at all? Yosu?
No, we didn't see anyone. I mean, like it was
Oh.
clearly abandoned.
Well, I mean, it's still our orders to go and investigate the town. So, but your information is going to help.
So
Does anyone else feel like they're being watched?
Why would you say that right now?
now.
That's how I feel.
What does that even mean? You know, what does being watched mean? We're not, creatures watching us. That was way creepier than I meant to make it sound. I meant like birds, non-threatening birds.
As you hear like a flock of wolf bats fly away from a tree and just like
Just think
just retreat into the sky.
It jumps a little bit.
Teto will slide
Ooh,
up
just
behind
sighs.
Way. Teto will slide up behind or besides Way and be like, "Yeah, I feel something too."
Okay, whatever. This is creepy. Ling just starts like bending the mist away from them, like circling it outwards.
Okay.
Danny,
Yeah.
does Ray sense anything?
I think Ray, now that you mention it too, and I think you've noticed it, maybe you didn't think much of it. Maybe it's because like maybe he wasn't used to like this unfamiliar like new locale that he's in. Maybe he's used to the jungle or something. But Ray has been like uneasy this entire time, and now here, like he seems like he's like looking around. He's like on edge. I think even the ostrich horses that were pulling the wagon are like uneasy, and like the sages are trying to like calm them down, but it's getting hard. You want to bend the mist, Ling. I think I want for bending this mist. You just want it to like clear around you guys?
Yeah, just kind of like
pushing
pushing
I
outwards.
don't think I need a
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You can just push the mist outwards a little bit. Oh, that actually did kind of help. I feel a little less scared. Do you guys want to sleep here tonight?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah. I'm guessing you guys have like bedrolls of your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ink has a stick with a string attached to it that if he puts his mouth near it, it makes notes.
That's kind of cool. I
Puts
guess.
his mouth near it and plucks it. Yeah, we got really bored. So you can maybe sing a song around the campfire. Maybe tell scary stories. Ink goes, no scary stories. And Panda's like, okay, fine, no scary stories. But Yeah, you guys are welcome to stay here. We're gonna have to leave for, like pretty early, first thing in the morning, but
Sure, you don't want to like join us down? We're heading down to the coast.
oh, that's where we came from.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to go to Tuzin. That's our orders.
Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, I'm going to talk to May about something.
Okay.
May, come on, May. Just like
Okay.
not just you away from everyone. Hey, how much can we trust these guys? Because they're gonna go and Yosei is dead. Did we kill him? What happened to him? I don't remember.
Yosu just went missing to you guys, or I mean, like the last you guys heard of Yosu,
Yeah, he just
I
went
think he was
missing.
leaving. Yeah.
No, we had just knocked him out in the alley.
Yeah.
And
And then he was just gone.
Us as
Yeah, but-
players know he's maybe
Yeah.
dead.
no, we don't even know.
You as
That.
players, no, you as players, I did voice it.
Oh,
in
as
the
players,
fiction
are
that-
we players? What are we?
We're players.
You guys are players. As players, you guys saw a carriage carrying garbage from Tuzin with Yosu's body among the garbage hidden.
Yeah, you gave us a very nice cutscene at the end.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, happy birthday!
He just kind of never. He just kind of never showed up again. Like, what was? Should we like?
Was it?
I thought the abandoned thing would get them to like, oh, we should search elsewhere, but they were like not for that at all.
I mean, now that makes.
I'm talking to May right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
Why are
Oh,
you
sorry.
speaking?
Ah, I'm cooking food. I'm not listening.
I think we need to get further away so they can't hear us.
Yeah. So like, yeah,
Sorry.
Yosei gone,
I
right?
don't-
Definitely not in Tuzin. I already lied about the abandoned. I thought that would help. It did not. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking.
I don't know if we can trust them. I mean, I just learned this stuff about my father. I don't know what else
Like-
the Fire Nation's up to, and like, I don't know what. I don't know. To be fair, they're kind of idiots. So,
Okay, I'll just try to clarify my lie so that they are less likely to meet the town with hostility.
wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I'll do my best. Pen, ink.
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify. I said that
Okay.
I might have said the town was abandoned. It's just the mine.
Yeah.
The mine is run dry.
What is the mind? Okay.
There were people, but they had said that the command. What was his name again? Sorry,
Yosu.
Yosu. They said that the Fire Nation contingent had like left because
Oh,
the
what?
mine and yeah, I don't know. Apparently,
Huh.
there's no Fire Nation. The whole thing was kind of confusing. Why was there Fire Nation troops in a random Earth Kingdom village?
I don't know. We were just sent here to get metal from them.
Yeah, well, right. They don't have it. Is all I meant to say by the whole abandoned thing. Just
Oh.
the mine is abandoned.
Well, I mean, we're not even going there to ask for the metal anymore. Anyways, we're just going there to find Yosu. Maybe ask.
Mm.
Or ask around.
I
Maybe
mean,
we'll
you're
go
welcome
on the
to
way.
go ask. The people there were very kind. I'm sure they could help, try to
that's
help.
nice.
Um,
That would have
Yeah,
really sucked
actually,
if they were mean to you.
the deputy there was. What was
Poe.
Poe. Anyway, Poe is the deputy there. He's a friend of our. He's a very good friend of our friend Teto. If you, I don't know, want to ask if
Okay.
he knows about. Yeah, just say that. Teto Ling sent you, and that, we already told you that. They don't know where the Fire Nation went, but if he can help you, that he should try to help.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome seeing you, May. You have some great friends here.
Yeah. Definitely. May's just like not quite sure about these guys right now. Is Ray doing anything right now, Danny? Like, is
Ray is still like looking around.
okay?
But I think as Ink continues cooking, I think Ink's cooking like fish that they got from like a nearby river. I think at some point Ray like smells the fish and then gets a little closer to the fire, just sort of sits there and just watching the fish. Maybe looking at Ink every now and then, looking at the fish expectingly.
So I'll just sit down. Oh wait, we're about to cook.
Hmm?
Never mind. I can wait till the next episode.
No, I was gonna say, do you guys want to do anything else tonight before going to bed?
Yeah, I just want to ask, why are they looking for Yosei?
Yosu?
Yosei.
Oh.
Sorry, I had the
Sorry.
same problem as Ling, apparently.
Oh, you're good. It's all right. It's crazy. Names, man. I know, right?
So glad it's just a Ling
Yosu-
problem.
Yosu's our captain, and we were supposed to wait for him to come back in a certain amount of time with his squad of soldiers and with the medal so we can go back to the Fire Nation. But he said if he's not back within a certain allotted amount of time, that we should go to Chuzin to see what's happening, because it means that he's either went missing, got lost, or got killed. I imagine he didn't get killed if it's just a little mining village. Unless you guys killed him. But yeah.
I would. Again, he wasn't even there when we got there.
I know that's why it was a joke. I'm sorry, it was just a joke.
I wasn't like arguing.
Okay, I'm kidding.
It's
I wasn't
like,
actually
really
crying. That was
sensitive,
also a
right?
joke.
Like, that's not.
No, that was also a joke. I wasn't actually crying. But yeah, that's why we're going to Yosu.
What's the medal for?
The medal? I don't
War
know.
stuff.
War stuff, probably.
Oh,
He
I
said
mean,
it's
sorry,
like
I
a precious
should've said
metal.
that.
He said like a precious metal. He said that apparently the Fire Nation's been getting metal from them for a while now. But then I asked him like more about that, and he said metal. Fire Nation gets metal from all around the world. How else do we build our big metal things?
That is a good point. That is a
What
good
big
point, man.
metal things are you building?
There's like big metal things in the Fire Nation, right? There's these.
I've literally only been to a few outskirt villages. I wouldn't really know what's
They
going
have
on
like
in
metal boats.
the nation. The metal. Why would the boats be metal?
Yeah,
How would that
because-
even work?
because they can.
Boats.
I think May would know of metal boats in the Fire Nation.
But
Maybe they were.
How do you-
Maybe Mayrim is them being very, very rare. But
how do you the ballast? Like what?
don't ask
How
me
would that
how it
work?
works.
Right. I
I
apologize.
barely understand how walking works, and that's how I got here.
The world must be a lot for you. I apologize for that.
And I
Hopefully,
think
it's,
on that,
it's wondrous.
and I think on that, as Ling is just looking confused, with a confused expression, just at Pen, and Pen just staring at her with his mouth slightly open. The camera just pans up as we fade to black. And we'll have to check back in with our friends in this strange new interaction next week.
I don't want to. It sounds spooky.
Yeah, it's almost as if there's like ghosts or ghouls or
I have no idea. what you guys are
Goblins,
talking about.
even.
I'm excited.
I don't like it. Yeah.
I am excited. I was joking. I was Monroe, I was lying. I'm sorry.
Because I knew, guys, it's October.
Everything's gonna be scary.
You know, I'm
I don't want
kind
to
of
spook your pants up.
I'm really happy that we're bringing it back for October. I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see Steve try to do a spooky episode in October in
Yeah,
Republic City.
that would have been great. Yeah. But hey, maybe next week you guys will teleport to Republic City. You guys will teleport and time travel. The Republic's
We'll just have no context for anything that is going on. It will literally be like a
spooky in and of
foreign.
itself.
Yeah, there's something almost eldritch about that.
Yeah.
That would be cool to do a crossover.
That'd be interesting.
That would
Time
be
travel.
cool. That'd be cool.
I have spent years trying to think of some way to make time travel work in an Avatar Legends campaign.
Okay, I thought you meant like in real life, and I'm like, that's quite the undertaking. Just
That's what I do in
It's
my
like-
spare time.
Right off camera. If I turn my camera a little
Yeah,
bit,
there's just
I-
like
I'm-
The giant
whiteboards
whiteboard right
and,
over
like,
here.
yeah.
It's got a bunch of calculations on it. I'm very close. Very close.
crazy.
Theoretically,
But yeah.
math is there.
No, I'm actually close.
No, yeah, I knew that I wanted to do something spooky the second half of this episode. And I knew I only had I didn't do much preparation, so I only had limited preparation. And so I prepped the non-spooky stuff because I fully trusted in myself to improv the spooky stuff.
Yeah, you do spooky stuff well.
Yeah.
It's a strength of yours.
Thank you. I hope to continue spooking you guys. Well, if you aren't spooked at home after all this spooking in your ears and maybe your eyes because you were watching, then watch some of our other shows. There's some spooks in there. Maybe you're spooked by talking to people. Hop
Maybe.
on our Discord. Maybe
And
you want to
along
talk
the way, we might just spook your heart.
We might just spook your heart and then get married.
Okay, no, no, we're not.
All right, guys.
Oh,
We'll
maybe.
see you next week. Thanks for listening. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, cat gators.